Yo, everybody, what's going on? You here with the Black Intellectual. So let's just talk about this Crystal Mangum situation, right? I actually remember back in 2008 when the Duke Lacrosse team was accused of S.A'd this woman. Three white boys. And I remember being mad as hell when that was on television. My mother was cussing up a storm. Everybody running around saying they did it, put them brothers in jail if they was black, lock them up, right? And I remember thinking to myself, like, yeah, this is crazy, bro. How are they just going three times the sister like that? They got to go. Mind you, naive 13-year-old boy at the time. Something like that I never really paid attention to. So it just kind of got me in a rage because I was honestly mad because my mom was mad. And I think a lot of boys tend to have that problem, especially when we know about the race dichotomy. If it's white, it's all right. If it's black, it's whack. So that whole issue going in back in the day still stands prevalent now, but we just more willing to talk about it out loud. But the thing that killed me the most was when they really tried these boys innocent because we knew they was gonna slide. And I had a feeling them three white boys had money. Dads probably had some crazy bread because more times than not, white boys' dads are in the house with them, so they was able to just slide, especially if they had a white jury and a white judge. We know how goofy it can get. Problem for me was pretty sure somewhere in the 2010s when you had to kind of question things after that trial was like, I'm almost certain Crystal Mangum was accused of unaliving somebody. And when I heard that she had that on her title, I was like, hey, yo, this the same joint that said the lacrosse team did her crazy. So she just up and unalive somebody? It's like, you should be on your best behavior after something like that. But I don't remember the full details. I don't think it was true that she did unalive somebody. Or I think it was found guilty. I'm pretty sure she was found guilty. Which made that whole case about the Duke Lacrosse team back in 2008 even worse because now not only did she not get the justice she deserved, but then she got in trouble for unaliving somebody. Now, fast forward all these years later, now she's saying, oh, yeah, I lied. Shorty, are you serious right now? And see, this is what I'm saying, man. Y'all sisters be messing it up bad. It's already bad enough when a sister gets kidnapped. They don't really look for her long enough. They might look for 2 and 3 days and say, fuck it, we can't find her. Missing white girl syndrome kicks in. Anytime a white girl go missing, they run, jump, clean, dig holes, swim the oceans to find these white girls. Just like that one sister who lied saying that she was kidnapped. And they found she was lying. She was off hiding somewhere because of some dude that digmatized her. So now you got this sister saying she lied about the three boys doing her in. I'm like, this is why nobody takes black women seriously. And it's not because black women, because of the black women who lie or do dumb shit like this. You cannot play with somebody's life like that, especially not no white boys who got money. See, this is the problem. Sexual assault is already damn near impossible to prove. It's one of the hardest things to prove in the court system. How do you prove somebody S.A'd you? Oh, I said it. I said the words. Oh, crap. But live and learn. You can't really prove S.A. unless it happens immediately. You get the I'm saying kit done on you. And even after the kit gets done, they still try to do not guilty, even if they find his DNA. So we already have that problem right there. So you lying, you kind of making people double check and think that these girls really get SA'd. Are these girls lying? Now it's going to be harder. You just made it harder for women, especially black women. If you got a accusation to put on a white boy or a white woman, you better hope you have all the evidence you need to get them going. Because if you don't, it's a wrap. Like this situation is crazy. Like you would sit here and say that you lied. It's the same thing with Brian Banks. Dad sister lied on him. And the craziest part is the mom is what kept her going with it. I think she wanted to tell the truth a while before it got that far. But I think the mom kept making her not tell the truth. And it is so wild. And the only thing that ever happened to that woman for lying on him, she got a day in jail. A single day. SA is not a joke. It is not something that you lie about. It is not something that you play games with because it's already hard to prove in the courts. And if it is a false allegation, more times than not, if somebody goes to jail, you put someone in jail who didn't do it just because you was in your feelings. It's really not a game, yo. And it's crazy for me for you to think that you could just come out and say something like that. See, this is what's killing a lot of men's trust in women. Y'all just be doing stuff. And then y'all want to sit here and think like, oh yeah, the men should just jump up and do it. No. These brothers ain't trying to do nothing for y'all no more. And I'm sorry, this Crystal Mangum case is gonna make a lot of black women look even worse. And unfortunately, that's not the mass majority of black women. But unfortunately, this case does put an X on y'all. Public cases like this put X's on people. The whole demo. I honestly just hope that this doesn't have a domino effect, but unfortunately, we have to look at the reality of the situation and say, yeah, this shit's going to have a domino effect. Really can't say too much on the situation, but I really think SA is a bad situation that goes on in our society. I hate to hear that it happened to a man or a woman. And I especially hate to hear that somebody either went through a lot of trial or tribulation or punishment for an essay they didn't even do. It is not a joke. That is a serious situation. If I miss any key details, man, I need y'all to let me know down in the comments. Please let me know in the comments below and hit that like button. Gotta hit that like button. Also, subscribe for more content. And I'll see y'all on the next one.